What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to TTB Ravens Media. Bring you Ravens content every single day. But the last couple of days, 24, maybe 30 hours, there's been a lot of Ravens news. Lance brings it up. Who's next? We are moving. Void says he's loving free agency. It's a lot of fun to be a Ravens fan right now. We have been waiting for this for the last 20 off seasons, it seems like. And Jalen even says, I used to pray for times like this. We all did.
Woo! Come on, Jalen, come through, talk to us.
I mean, Joshua, if you had told me before free agency started and you said, McConnell, we signed Za'Darius Smith, or McConnell, we signed Morgan Moses, or McConnell, we signed Marcus Williams. Any one of those players individually, I would have said, you know what? I'm happy with free agency because I'm not expecting the Ravens to make a ton of moves. I would say that's like a B+.
Yeah.
No way did I think the Ravens would get not one, not two, but three starting potential all-stars, or not all-stars, Pro Bowlers.
Yeah.
All in free agency, all on good value deals.
But also, what did I say? If we get free agents, get them during their prime and not their back end.
Yes.
Morgan Moses is the oldest one out of these group that we signed. He's 31. But he still plays good ball.
How old is Alejandro Villanueva?
Is he like 34?
33. He's 33. Okay. He's younger than Villanueva, and also he's a lot better than Villanueva. We had a Jets fan comment on the video announcing Morgan Moses was signed, and they brought up that he allowed 4 sacks, but he was also paired up with their right guard, who is atrocious and most people hated in New York. And so he was forced into one-on-ones every single time, basically. And that's why he allowed 4 sacks. And guys, 4 sacks is not bad for an offensive tackle that's in one-on-ones every time against some really good, pass rush offenses pass rush defenses like the Dolphins, the Patriots with Matthew Judon, and the Bills with all of those guys. But J-Mill brings up the salary cap does not exist. And I want to bring something up. I saw someone tweet this out. I want to give a shout out to whoever tweeted it out. Let me find my tweet real quick. I retweeted it. Let's see here.
Oh, yeah, y'all in here, man.
Shout out to Flockville on Twitter. Says, if the Ravens extend Lamar before the season starts, we free up $13 million in cap space. $13 million in cap space if we sign him, if we get that extension done. Now, whether or not it happens, I have no idea. But if that happens, the Ravens could have even more money to go after the guys that I see in the chat. Guys like I saw JC Treader earlier, guys like Bobby Wagner. Guys, this is the most uncharacteristic Ravens offseason of all time. Remember last offseason, Joshua? We were making videos hyping up Zeitler and Watkins and Villanueva. That was our offseason.
Not even that. We was doing live streams and videos trying to, keep the rest of the flock calm down for the simple fact that we ain't making a lot of noise. But you know what? I'm gonna be honest with you. With the moves of Russell Wilson, the moves of the Chargers, I think Eric DeCosta and the gang has truly felt the pressure. They said, you know what, y'all, the power is truly shifting in the AFC conference. And you know what? If we're gonna be in go mode, we gotta make something happen. So like Lance said, who's next? Eddie Goldman comes to Baltimore on Friday, and he's another guy under 30. Yes, he had a little bit of injury, been a little nicked up, but think about the production he had in the inside. He had over 13 sacks in his career, so you like that. And then also you might get a Michael Pierce back too. That's also about to hit 30. So, Calais doesn't come back, Brandon Williams doesn't come back. I'm totally fine with that. And honestly, giving Mike McDonald all these pieces, ooh, with a youngster at free safety that can roam the field, ooh, it's looking a little spooky out there in Orange Mills now, y'all. And the season hasn't even started yet. So I'm all for it. And then come April 29th, Lord have mercy. Who knows what's going to happen at number 14?
Oh, yeah.
I know. I got a good idea what's going to happen at number 14. Well, what about you, Bakan?
Well, before I talk about 14, I do want to talk about Michael Pierce really quickly because it's almost the exact same situation as Za'Darius Smith.
Absolutely.
He leaves Baltimore. He wants a little bit of money, goes to an NFC North team. He stays in the North. He goes to a purple team, purple and gold. Mm-hmm. And he sits out last season or 2 seasons ago because of, the pandemic and all those things. He plays last year. He plays solid, but the Vikings are like, hey man, we gotta pay some other guys. So they cut him. Now all of a sudden he could be coming back to Baltimore to maybe team up with a Calais Campbell or to maybe pair up with a main man, a big body, a big boy, in a Jordan Davis.
Yo, I'm not gonna lie to you, with all the moves we just made, and if we get Eddie Goldman on Friday, Jordan Davis is not on our radar no more.
If we get Eddie Goldman, then he's not on the radar.
I feel like Darius Stingley at 14 is the man that we get.
I can see that. If we don't sign a D tackle, I think we definitely go Jordan Davis. But if we do sign a Goldman or a Michael Pierce or something like that, I think it's going to be a Jordan Davis. But like, guys, think about it. We still have potential players we could re-sign. Guys like Anthony Averett, guys like Calais Campbell.
I want Chris Westry back.
I think the Ravens did bring back Chris Westry.
Oh,
not yet. I think they said that their plan was they didn't extend him, but they said their plan was to offer him a contract. Was the report I read. Hopefully we land Sauce Gardner. Now that would be the guy. That would be the guy.
It's not going to be there at 14, y'all.
Trade up, get Sauce. I hear there's a certain team in the mix for a man by the name of Deshaun Watson. This team is the Atlanta Falcons.
Oh, I thought we were about to talk about the AFC North.
No. I'm thinking the Falcons.
They want an adult at quarterback now, y'all. They want an adult at quarterback. That's some new stuff to me.
Thinking about the Falcons, guys, they've got a really good draft pick. Pick number 8, I want to say it is.
Mm-hmm.
The Houston Texans want 3 first-round picks in exchange. At least 3 first-round picks in exchange for Deshaun Watson. Could the Falcons trade with the Ravens in a 3-team deal that gets the Ravens pick 8? It gets the Falcons, Deshaun Watson, and then the Texans basically get 14. They get 2 or 3 Atlanta firsts, probably 3 Atlanta firsts, and then a Ravens second, 2 Ravens thirds, and a future Ravens pick. Then the Ravens could be sitting at 8 if they could make that whole deal work around in a 3-team deal involving Deshaun Watson going to Atlanta. I don't know exactly what Atlanta fans want, what Houston Texans fans want.
Definitely sound interesting for sure.
There's ways to make it work if Sauce is the guy or a Thibodeau falls, but we're no longer going after Kyle Hamilton. I think
we're no longer going at the cave on Thibodeau neither.
That's so sad.
As much as I would like it, I'm sorry.
It'd be too filthy.
But I mean, we talked about it. If certain things didn't happen and certain things weren't addressed, then we was going to be we were looking at a lot of holes that need to be filled immediately with all those 10 picks, and literally we could not miss. But now, since we done added a right tackle, we probably still go get a younger guy that could possibly be a swing. Also, Morgan Moses has played a little bit of left tackle for 4 games. So that also is a plus. And he also produced well at left tackle. So that's also something we can look at as well. We bring in Za'Darius Smith. So now we have another proven edge rusher on the opposing side from Adafio away. And honestly, I feel like this year Za'Darius might get that 8+ sacks here in Baltimore since we have another freak of nature on the opposing side. Yes, I'm calling it. I'm saying it right now because every time he has another freak of nature since his University of Kentucky days, he's had big numbers. So I'm just going to put it out there.
Za'Darius Smith, man, that dude. He in the last 2 seasons that he played, because he played like barely a game last year, he has 26 sacks.
Exactly.
And now we don't have Wink Martindale. Now we have a Mike McDonald.
Right.
Someone that hopefully is able to utilize edge rushers. The guy that utilized Aiden Hutchinson and David Ojabo last year to have one of the best defenses in college football. Who was the best defense? The Georgia Bulldogs. Who did they have? They had some stud D linemen. Trayvon Walker, Jordan Davis. They had another guy. I can't remember his name off the top of my head.
Wyatt, I think.
Yeah.
Honestly, I would take Trayvon Walker over Jordan Davis. And the reason I'm saying that because you can line him up so many different places. He's a hybrid type of guy. And we've talked about this before. We're looking in today's offense and defense, for us to succeed, we need hybrid style players where we can line up anywhere and everywhere, where we can take the advantage on opposing teams. And honestly, getting a guy like Trayvon Walker where you can put on the inside and also move to the edge, hey, I'm all for it. And on top of that, let's not forget, Mike McDonald didn't have a Dax Hill. That was also another free-ranging type of safety. Now, who we got now? Marcus Williams, 25 years old. Another free-ranging safety. So I'm interested to see how this is going to play out. Honestly, I'm looking forward to, this linebacker core. Pat, I saw you in here, so I'm gonna say it now. I'm gonna say it today. I'm calling now Malik Harrison and Patrick Queen is going to be the linebacker duo for years to come. I'm calling it right now. Bobby Wagner is not coming to Baltimore. I'm calling it right now.
Oh, man. Just Patrick being here is just bringing up so many great things. Shouts to Patrick Silverman, guys. Real quickly, shout out to the 75 people in here. We've only been going for about 13 minutes. Shout out to you guys. Thank you guys so much for all the support, especially over the last couple of days. We've gained like 100 subs since free agency started, or 120 or something like that, which is crazy. So shout out to all of you guys.
What I say? 20? Didn't I call the 2,500?
Oh yeah. Oh, we got the 2,500 and more.
Now we need 5,000 before the season starts. Help us out, y'all.
The ultimate goal. We got to hit 5K, guys. But really quickly before we continue, don't worry, guys. We're gonna keep continuing. I have a question. So obviously March Madness starts tomorrow. Do you guys we can do a March Madness bracket, and we can do it in one of 2 ways. There's 2 ways we could do a March Madness TTB bracket. We could do one way. We do like a kind of small giveaway to the winner. And I don't know what it would be. Maybe it could be, sports cards or it could be some sort of jersey or something like that. Or we could do something where if you guys wanted to do some sort of pot thing, where we have a small buy-in, and basically what we would do is take that money and buy maybe it's a signed Lamar Jackson jersey or something like that and give it to the winner. We could do either one. I just want to throw both ideas out there. I'm not in favor of one or the other.
Make them vote. Drop it in the chat.
Oh yeah, I am finding the stream so I can put the poll. I'll put the poll up, but yeah, we can do it. And also if we did the pod or something like that, we could do depending on how many people join or whatever, we could do here's 3, 4, 5 Ravens jerseys. You get a Za'Darius jersey and all the other guys don't know. And if we do the free one where we do a smaller giveaway, guys, that's totally fine as well. I'm not leaning one way or the other, just whichever one you guys want to do. But
Lance Morgan Moses is a dope name. Morgan Moses sounds like a brother that used to play in the NBA back in the 70s. That's what it sounds like.
Oh yeah, Moses Malone right there.
Yeah, He's somebody that played for the Bullets or even like the Denver Nuggets back in the day. Had a nice little throw that was 6'7" that can get you buckets on a good night, all types of buckets. Pat, I actually do see us actually drafting a linebacker in the later rounds. I think McConnell and I both like the guys. Mumma out of Wyoming and also Brandon Smith. I feel like that's going to be the sleeper for any team. You know, Penn State defense they've been producing some defensive guys.
All right.
Toast Board is still on the team, I think.
All right, guys. I asked the question. I asked the poll. I think I did. Did I ask the poll? Uh-oh. Did I fail? I might have failed, guys. Oh, no, we got it. The poll is up. The poll is up. Okay. Let's see here. All righty. But now we can get back into talking some epic Ravens, Eric DeCosta news, and all of that stuff. Let's see here. Opinions on the Von Miller contract. I was surprised that he signed a 6-year deal. $20 million a year is, yeah, it's expensive, but it's fine. But for 6 years, that's pretty surprising to me.
Yeah, that was Von Miller just secured the bag on Buffalo, honestly. But like you said, 6 years, that's wild. It was like 120?
Yeah, 6 years, $120 million.
But they also did snag OJ Howard too. So the Bills are loading up. I'll give it to them.
Oh yeah. Yeah, Dawson says he's turning 33 and got a bag for 6 years. Absolutely.
Literally.
The other thing to bring up, wide receiver. Guys, I think it's now kind of a possibility. I don't think it's a large possibility that the Ravens do it. However, I do think it is a possibility because if the guys the Ravens want at 14, let's say they want Jordan Davis or they want Sauce or Derek Stingley or Walker, and if they're all gone, because I've seen them all mocked in the top 12 picks, they're all gone. There's a ton of wide receivers available.
I'm going at the Olave. I'm sorry.
You like Olave? See, I like Treylon Burks. I'm not like Drake London's great. He's massive, 6'5". He's a great player. Nothing against Pickens. I think he could be a stud. I like Burks the most in the draft, but I could see the Ravens actually going wide receiver because they are trying to say, Lamar Jackson, we want to build around you. Here is another weapon for you. Now, I would rather draft other positions, but I think they could go weapons, whether maybe it's a Christian Watson in the second round or Justin Ross in the 5th round or something like that out of Clemson. Could be possible.
And honestly, I guess we could look at it like this. If we do go wide receiver, does that mean? I guess we gotta ask this question. Does that mean Greg Roman is on this year's hot seat? Because you could still add another piece, but we also have to keep in fact that we are a run first type of offense. We are a 22 personnel type of offense first. So now if you draft another, Pro Bowl, NFL ready wide receiver, how much time and play would this young man get?
Yeah, because when you go out and you spend high caliber picks in 3 out of 4 seasons with a player as your offensive coordinator, that's huge because they went Hollywood, then they went Patrick Queen, and then they went Rashad Bateman. If they draft maybe a 1st or 2nd round wide receiver, that is pressure because that is saying like, hey, we are giving you the tools. We are giving you the opportunity. You have to use them. So I think that is a potential.
Listen, Pat, I didn't want to go on Greg. Believe me, man. We got 78 people in the stream. We thankful of that. But right now, we just asking the question because I do feel like we're not done in free agency. I feel like we're gonna go get us a center, honestly. And if we go get a center between Ben Cleveland and Tyree Phillips, someone's gonna win that left guard spot. And honestly, I'll be fine with either one because Tyree Phillips is better in the inside, and Ben Cleveland, as Ben Cleveland progresses and still gets his reps, he's going to be great as well. Because he might become the next Kalicho Assembly. Maybe.
Ooh. Okay. I like it.
That's high hopes. I know it's high hopes, but think about it. We had Edwin Mulatalo, Kalicho Assembly, Ben Grubbs at one point. So I mean, we need those type of guys. I am tastic. I don't think Brandon Williams is signed to us right now. Is he?
Yeah, Brandon Williams is a free agent, I think.
Yeah.
Let's see. Someone said layout. Okay. Chris Reed says, I think it's Derek Stingley in round 1. I could see that definitely. DeMarvin Leal in the second. He's a defensive tackle out of Texas A&M. Mm-hmm. I could see that. I don't know exactly if they would go with him. I like him as a prospect. Christian Watson in the third. Love that pick. And then Alec Lindstrom with the second, third round pick. Lindstrom, offensive guard out of Boston College, but he's projected as a center. I could see. I don't know if the Ravens would go with layout. I think if they wanted to go D tackle and cornerback in the first 2 rounds, I think they'd go Jordan Davis at 14 and then draft a second round cornerback because I think there's better cornerback options in the second round than there are D tackle. Guys like Roger McCreary, I think is probably the best option. Yeah. Maybe a Tariq Woolen, who recently ran an unbelievable combine, but McCreary's probably the guy.
Yeah, I mean, if we go D tackle, it has to be at 14. Because, that class, I want to say the interior defensive lineman, that class is a little thin, right?
Yeah, it's not amazing outside of the top tier. Like the top tier, there's some good guys. They all go to Georgia. But overall, it's pretty solid. George Pickens, I would like George Pickens. George Pickens was thought to be the number 1 wide receiver coming into this most recent season. Now he's ranked. I want to see where he's ranked on the wide receiver rankings. Now he's ranked as 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I see him at 7th on this list. Mm-hmm. I like him. He's got good size. He's very physical. I would definitely be okay with drafting a George Pickens in the second round.
Speaking of George and Georgia wide receivers and George Pickens, I believe their pro day was the day, and one of our guys was down there, T. Martin. Just saying, just saying.
Georgia pro day had a wide receivers coach.
Yeah, possibly upgrade the OC. I'm just saying.
Nice. Okay, I like it. I like to hear it.
Hey, wrong siren. Come on now. We had a good day. What's going on here, player? What you talking about?
Where's wrong siren? I don't see.
He on the Dawson. Trade for Fletcher Cox with all the draft picks we have. Come on, man.
I don't think that makes very much sense.
We don't want to get disrespectful. Not in front of the new family. Shout out to the people in the stream.
Oh yeah.
People in the stream. Patrick, you on good behavior today, so we're not gonna act up neither.
Patrick says we got Antonio Brown on our AAA team. We can bring him in.
Something else, man.
Whatever we want.
I still feel like we go out there and get a tackle, but I mean, later rounds, like I said, swing guy. Everybody want to keep on shouting out Jawan James' name. Me personally, I'm not really sold on Jawan, but hey, it is what it is. We got 3 picks in the 3rd round, so Matter of fact, since we had 3 picks in the third round,
I think we only have 2 in the third.
Okay. So it's
and then we have 3 in the fourth.
Okay.
I can look it up though. Let's see here. Third.
Devin Lloyd is going to be gone. I don't think he stays off the board too long.
Yeah, if the Ravens traded back in the first round, they could potentially get him, but I feel like the Eagles will draft him because they have 3 picks if the Ravens end up trading back, and they do need some linebackers. So I don't know. 5 in the fourth, 4 in the fourth, 5 in the fourth. I think it's 5 in the fourth. Okay. Guys, I think the Mitch Trubisky signing is actually really good for Pittsburgh. I was talking about it with Maddox, who's been on the channel before, who's a Steelers fan, and we were talking way before that, and I brought up what about potentially bringing in Mitch Trubisky. I felt like it would be a good deal because he can move the ball, he doesn't turn it over a ton, and he can win games by allowing his playmakers to win the games for him. So I actually think it's a really good deal, and I think they do start the season with Mitch. I don't think he's the best quarterback in the NFL, but I think he could be a top 15 quarterback.
So no Malik Willis picking at number 9.
I don't think so. I don't think so.
Yeah, I saw that Miles Jack went to the Steelers. It's all good. It's understandable.
I think
it's going to be crazy.
Yeah, and they also cut their other linebacker that they had. I can't remember his name, but they did cut him. Asmodeus, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, I called the Za'Darius trade at the end of 410 Sports Talk yesterday. The cap is cap for your big max. Man, Za'Darius is huge, him coming to Baltimore. After the moves that we had already made, I didn't think we'd be able to get him. I didn't think we'd be able to get him at all. But you know what?
Yeah, I didn't know how things was going to play out neither, honestly. But I think
what they say. Cap is cap.
Yeah, but the way we stretched that deal out, I feel like that really helped us out in the long run too.
Oh yeah, definitely. I think it's a great value deal for the Ravens because boy, that's too funny. That's too funny. I appreciate you not actually saying it. Yeah, we do have a pass rush tandem. We actually have a pass rush trio, and I don't know why my camera is like super fuzzy. Oh, we back. Okay, we back with the camera. Yeah, we have Za'Darius Smith, who's a proven pass rusher in the NFL, and he's not old. He's a proven pass rusher. And then we have Odafe Oweh, who gets to play alongside a proven pass rusher that showed a lot of flashes. But we also have Tyus Bowser. We have Dalen Hayes. We are definitely going to have a 4-man pass rush, I think, next year. I think we will be able to get a 4-man rush. And Matabike in the middle.
And I do feel like we might just bring Justin Houston back along for the ride, too. On a nice little cheaper deal. Wait a minute. Y'all make our heart skip a beat today. It was at 102. Now we at 96. Listen, y'all. If y'all new to the stream, man, if y'all new to the team, man, listen. Just make sure y'all turn on the notifications. Follow us on TikTok. Follow us on Twitter. We appreciate y'all, man. For real. 100. We back at 100. Thank y'all.
Yeah,
man.
We had 100. Shout out to you guys. And if you haven't already, guys, make sure to vote on what you want the March Madness bracket to be. We'll just keep that up the whole stream, but I'll set it up and do that all stuff. But Ramal, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, not gonna lie, every move we made was expected for me as far as positions, but not the players and deals we gave. Za'Darius was obvious, though. I can see that. I can definitely see that. I feel like Ravens going after a tackle makes sense. Ravens going after a safety makes sense. I just didn't have Morgan Moses or Marcus Williams on our radar because I didn't think we'd spend the money on Marcus Williams.
I thought it was going to be I thought it was going to be like day 10. See any more guys get cut. Honestly, I wasn't about to press the issue. I wasn't going to fuss this year. No, I was going to let them do what they're going to do. let Lamar do what he does when it comes to this contract, and let this season come as it comes. Like, they shocked the heck out of me. Day 2, okay, y'all coming out swinging. I like that.
Yeah. And guys, I'm seeing more people are voting for the March Madness to be free, and I will set that up, as we're doing this live stream, so then you guys can get in. Yeah, so we'll basically do a giveaway. I don't know exactly what it'll be. Maybe it'll be a jersey. Maybe it could be something else. I don't know. I'll figure it out, but it'll be a good Ravens prize. Don't worry, you guys it'll be pretty exciting. To win. So don't worry. And if you guys are looking for like a buy-in thing, you guys can DM me on Twitter, and I know some buy-in groups that have some prizes. But if you guys want to do that, but ooh, Rockstar.
Wow.
We're trading. Man, that would be incredible. I don't think
if we do that, I'm cool. That's a big upgrade. And let my boy Hollywood work in the slot.
That would be a dangerous wide receiving core.
Like, it's literally about time to get another outside wide receiver alongside Rashad Bateman, and just let Marquise work in the slot.
Asmodeus, thank you again for the super chat, and says calling it now, just like he called Za'Darius Smith for 410. Bozeman's coming back for cheap. Cap is cap.
It's kind of ridiculous. I mean, this is his first year playing center. Like, I don't know what type of money he's looking for or trying to search for, but right now, I feel like a 3-year, the same type of deal that they gave Patrick McCarry that's about 3 years, $15 million. I can see him getting one for like 4 years, 20 mil. I'll give him 4 years, 20 mil. It's not bad. Pat, Avery to the Raiders. That's already happened.
Ooh, did Avery go to the Raiders? I haven't seen anything on it. Potentially. I honestly, I haven't seen anything. It could be happening. I haven't seen any sources say it, but Rockstar says, I just read it on 49ers news. Wait, where on 49ers news? Hold on. Let's see here. I haven't seen anything, but I don't know. Where on 49ers news did you see it?
Yeah, I ain't seen nothing yet.
Yeah, I haven't seen anything on it. All right, guys, here we go. I'm setting up the thing. All right, I just set up the March Madness bracket. If you guys want to join, here we go. I will share screen to show off to anyone, and I will put it in the YouTube community section. But people are talking about Anthony Averett actually going to the Raiders. I still haven't seen anything on it. Do you guys know who tweeted it out or who posted about it?
Him.
He did.
On his IG.
Okay. Shout out to Anthony Averett for leaving Baltimore. I do like Anthony Averett. I do wish him the best. But I was not wanting the Ravens to re-sign him, but I am happy that he got a good deal. So shout out to him. Hopefully he's able to play well in there. But
it's literally just a 1-year deal.
Ooh, 1 year. How much is it?
It don't say the price.
Ooh.
I mean, okay, that's cool. We'll see you. That's all I can say. We'll see you.
All right, guys. Here is the March Madness thing. If you guys want to join it, basically it's just TTB Ravens Media is the name on ESPN, and I'm going to put this on a YouTube post so then you guys can see it.
No, Lance, we're not going for Danielle Hunter. That's getting too greedy. We got to get Eddie Goldman here on Friday. We got to sign Eddie Goldman. And we're not going for Julio, guys. Stop asking that question. If Julio and the injuries wasn't so bad, I would say yeah, but it would serve us no purpose, man. Yeah, Pat. I just checked this IG story. It's like for a 1 year deal. You know what I mean? Like I said, man, it's cool. We'll see him. I ain't tripping. Yeah,
all right, guys.
Showed up.
The March Madness is set. It's just called TTB Ravens Media, and then the password is, what is the password? TTB. So pretty easy. But if you guys want to join that, it's free. We'll get a good prize going, and stuff like that. So feel free to join, guys. See how much of Ravens flock we can get in there. And Eric Tomlinson did go to the Broncos. He will be backing up Albert Algumeke. Okanegwum. Hold on, I gotta look it up. Albert.
I'm surprised no one picked up Hayden Hurst yet. That's crazy.
Okwegbunam. Albert Okwegbunam. Okay. That is what it is. Which is I think it's a good deal. Shout out to him. Jeffrey says I was thinking no Giro as the password.
Y'all guys are a piece of work, man. I love it, man. I love it.
Oh man, you guys are too funny. Oh man.
Man, y'all really big on Bobby though. Listen, I know what Bobby can bring, but we gotta get these young guns. We gotta get these young guns a shot, man.
Sorry guys, I'm posting this in the chat so then you guys can see the March Madness. And then, guys, if you aren't following us on Twitter, I will be talking a lot of March Madness and stuff like that on Twitter, watching it. I watch a ton of college basketball anyway. I've actually got the Bryant State game on to my left. So that will also be happening. Oh, my gosh. You can't. Okay, sorry. You can't press enter on the chat. Group name TTB Ravens Media. Password TTB. All right, there we go, guys. Oh.
Did my screen just black out?
Pin message. Okay. All right. I don't really know how pinning messages works. I've never seen that before, but if you guys want to join, I recommend it. Should be a lot of fun. We can just hang out, have a good time, and do all that sort of thing. But okay, let's get back into some Ravens news. And shout out to you guys, 147 people in the stream. We're approaching our record. I can't remember what our record is though. It's like around 160 or 170 or something like that. Jalen says Lacey hinted at every time the Ravens were about to make a move on her Twitter. Ooh, I don't think I saw any hints from Lacey coming out.
You really didn't pay no attention to that.
Let's see here. Now I got to look up Lacey's Twitter.
Yeah, honestly, I've been waiting for us to try to. I've been waiting to hear us extending MP the Juice Man's contract. Honestly, that will free up some money. That will free up some space as well. And cutting Miles Boykin and Ben Powers. Just saying.
Lacey is Eric DaCosta's wife. Lacey DaCosta. She's pushing UDC this year. Maybe.
How crazy would it be for us to get a cheap deal on Bradley Bozeman and Hayden Hurst?
That would be wild. That would actually be so wild. Yeah, in terms of cash for free agents, the biggest way to free up cash would be restructuring Marlon or extending Lamar Jackson. That's the biggest way that can free up $13 million of cap space for the Ravens if they get Lamar signed to an extension. So that's possible. You know, the Ravens are an under-the-radar team. Whenever the media thinks they're doing something, they go in the opposite direction. The Ravens weren't going wide receiver last year. Well, they did. Yep. The Ravens aren't, going to go all in on free agency. Well, they did. So I think Lamar would sign not a cheap deal. I think Lamar would sign the extension if the Ravens approached it in the right way, but nothing against, if Lamar doesn't sign it, nothing against him at all. He doesn't have to sign it by any means, but if they can get him to sign it and they give him a really good deal out of it, I think it would be worth it. Even if it is a $45 million a deal, contract, hey, at least you got him extended, which allows you to bring in more people.
Yeah. I agree with that.
I think, Killa, I think that it's got to be done through the draft. I think that's the best way for the Ravens to build up. They have Amon Marshall, who I'm a believer in. Ravens flock is not a huge fan of Amon Marshall, but I'm a believer in Amon Marshall. I'm still a believer. But, I think they are going to have to go out and draft a lot of corners.
Oh, you said Amon Marshall. Oh, man. How many games he played yet? Regular season games.
Like 1 or 2.
Regular season?
I think so. Now I gotta look it up. I gotta look it up, guys. Oh wait, it may be less than 2. Yeah, 3. He's played 3 games. Haha.
They was preseason or regular season?
Regular season games.
I must not remember him getting in there. 1 combined tackle. Yeah. Let's combine that. And get him out of here. Listen, if we get Derek Stingley first round, give me Joshua Williams in the 3rd round.
Stingley, Williams, Josh Joby, and Kobe Bryant. Just go all in.
No, we gotta throw Nick Cross in the mix because we dropping Stevens to corner.
Well, where are we gonna play Nick? He's gonna be a backup for us.
Who?
Nick Cross?
Yo, honestly, if Nick Cross could beat out Chuck Clark, he might be first stringer.
Ooh. I
can see that though. I can see Nick Cross actually beating out Chuck Clark.
Bring in Bobby Wagner to call the defense. You can get rid of Chuck Clark. I don't know. DLC, thank you so much for the super chat. Says, I think he signs it, and I think they go all in. Or I think they all know it. Sorry. I think they all know it. Possibly. I really hope so, and it's just some ruse where it's like, They're like, it could be something where Lamar is not someone that is like, oh, I got to get my money as soon as possible. That's just not who Lamar is. Lamar's like, no, I'm just trying to play football. Like, so the Ravens may be like, come on, let's get it done. But he's just like, it's like your teacher telling you to turn in your late homework. It's like, come on, like, be quiet. Let me just do me, and then I'll turn it in when I'm ready. Don't turn in homework late, guys.
Unless you're pretty tight with your professor, then
That's true. That is very true.
Stingley, I know he's recovering from his injury right now, but I forgot how long he was supposed to be out.
I don't know when he had his Lisfranc injury.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure it was early.
That's what I'm saying. I think it was early. So I think he would be ready for game 1.
All right. Bobby Wagner wants to play for the Cowboys. We're not getting it. Bobby Wagner's number 2 team. His second tier team is the Cowboys. We don't know what Bobby Wagner's number 1 team is. He said he wants to sign to his number 1 team, and it was reported the Cowboys are in the second tier. So he could. It would just have to be on a cheaper deal, most likely. Jawan James won't be starting for the Ravens.
Yeah, don't question about Jawan, man. Don't question about Jawan. Running backs, we're good. We have literally Tyshawn Williams and Nick McCurry. I think Nick McCurry will beat out Tyshawn Williams for the simple fact he is a guy that does not mind getting dirty and being put on special teams. Also, since we're speaking of running backs, we might as well cut Justice Hill to free up some money as well. Because once these guys get back on the field, he is gone.
Absolutely. And Ramal, thank you so much for the super chat. Says Ravens are trying to get a deal done for that extra cap money. Absolutely. The biggest thing that comes out of it, extending Lamar for the next 5 years. Lamar will probably sign, if he doesn't sign an extension this offseason, he'll probably sign it next offseason. And then the Ravens still have Lamar. But the big thing is freeing up that $13 million. That's why the Ravens want to get it done. I don't think they're trying to, I hope they're not trying to just lowball him and be like, hey, here's $35 million, which I heard was the reported offer they gave him. I hope that's not the case. I hope they're just trying to say, hey, we're going to give you $45 million. The reason why we want you to sign it now is not because we're saying, oh, if you get a Super Bowl, we'll pay you less, because we want to win that Super Bowl by freeing up some money in the cap.
Absolutely. People are talking about Mitch Trubisky like he's going to be the next savior for Steelers, but honestly, he is a upgrade from Mason Rudolph. Just going to say it. Put it out there. He only played 1 year of college football as a QB.
Who did?
Mitch.
Oh, Mitch Trubisky. Yes, Mitch Trubisky had very little quarterback experience. That's why he got drafted. Number 3 overall by the Bears, or maybe it was 2. Maybe they traded with San Francisco to get picked 2. I can't remember which one. But I don't think Sammy's under contract. I think Sammy was just a 1-year deal.
Yeah, he was a 1-year deal.
So I think we're all set in that front. And guys, shout out to the 158 people in the stream, guys. We're approaching our record for most people ever being in the stream. And if you guys want to join the March Madness, we're giving away potentially a jersey. We'll definitely be giving away something pretty cool for Ravens fans. So I recommend checking it out, guys, before March Madness starts tomorrow. Oh man, what the heck? I just realized. Guys, what am I doing? What am I doing, guys? I failed as a YouTuber. I cannot believe we've been streaming for 15 minutes.
No,
I thought
not this whole time. Not this whole time.
Oh, it wasn't the whole time. Okay, I was like, I'm pretty sure I changed it. That's weird that it switched, though.
Yeah, I don't know what happened.
That's so weird. Okay, we back. Yeah, trust the bank at the top. We're not trying to give Friar Talk any free publicity right there. Shout out to Friar Talk though. You guys are Padres fans. Check it out. Isaiah asks, what should we do at defensive tackle? Michael Pierce, Calais Campbell, Brandon Williams, potentially Jordan Davis. We have Metabike. We have Isaiah Mack, Broderick Washington as well. What do you think the Ravens should do, Joshua?
Calais Campbell, Brandon Williams. Listen. I love Calais. He's a leader. He knows how to keep fighting. He knows how to keep going. He didn't give up when Brandon Williams gave up whole season. So Brandon Williams definitely cut. Calais Campbell. He's weighing his options. He's trying to see. He's playing the market field. I get it. I respect it. But right now, we're on win mode, and for the time that we had him, we've been close, but no cigar. And I respect the reason why he's pretty much trying to weigh out his options. But right now, this train about to leave him, so I would cut him. I mean, I would keep it moving. I actually would, bring in, Michael Pierce or either Eddie Goldman. You got two guys under 30 that still can produce. And I keep on saying it. If you're going to sign some guys, 3-4 years, let's sign some guys that's not on the back end of their career. Let's get some guys that's still in their prime. So I'm all for either Eddie Goldman or Michael Pierce. Oh, yes, and cut Derek Wolfe as well.
I don't know. I think Derek Wolfe is still worth it. I don't know what his dead cap would be. I'm actually going to look that up. I don't know if it would be worth it. I'm going to look it up right now. I'm on over the cap. They have Derek Wolfe would be, it would be like 3.6 million, and it would free up $200,000 for the cap. Okay. So not really worth it to do it, but hopefully he's able to come back. There was the questions as to whether or not he would retire, and then he was like, guys, I'm not retiring. Which was kind of
somebody screenshotted what he actually said, and like he had no comeback for that one. I think it was Jonas.
Let's see.
Come on, Void. You've been with us for a long time. Don't start showing off in front of the newest family members. Come on, man. Come on, y'all. Bring it in.
Someone asked a good question. This is an interesting take on it. This isn't a who should we pick. This is a what will Eric DaCosta do? Because I think it's very different. Because we're looking at the draft, we always go like, oh, this is what we think they should do. What do you think Eric does in the draft?
Are we being real? I'm gonna be real. I feel like he's going to trade back and pick up another second or third round pick. I feel like for some reason he's going to fall back into the low 20s and just pick best player available and get one more pick either for the second round or either third round.
I think that's possible. I don't think the Ravens will be drafting at 14. I think they trade up. I think Eric DaCosta is showing he is going all in this year. And I think he is going to trade significant draft capital to make sure he can get the player he wants. And I think that player is going to be either Derek Stingley or Sauce Gardner. I think he's going to try and trade up for one of those guys. And
if
trade up.
Yeah, Sauce. But if he stays at 14, I feel like just off the strength that Derek Stingley is coming off an injury, not a lot of guys are going to be sold on him. I mean, and also let's think about it. We do have some teams that do need quarterback as well. So between Pro Day and all the way up to April 29th, there's going to be some guys, making some push. There's going to be some quarterbacks getting picked in the top 10, surprisingly. And also we got offensive linemen that's supposed to be top 10 picks as well. So anything's possible. But we literally cannot miss. We have the pick of the litter. this year, in my opinion, at number 1. Well, at number 14. So it's like whoever you get will be an immediate impact guy.
Here's a good question. What teams do you think draft a quarterback? Now I'm going to go to the draft order.
Panthers.
And in front of the Ravens, we have the Jaguars. They're not drafting a quarterback. The Lions at 2. They could draft a quarterback.
Malik Willis could go at number 2 since Mr. Trubisky has went to the Steelers.
Like he could. They may trade back like to 6 to draft him. But the Lions could go quarterback. The Texans could go quarterback.
Mm-hmm.
And the Texans could also be receiving a haul of draft picks in a trade with Deshaun Watson. So they could have a ton of picks. Yeah. We don't know who, because he may go to, Atlanta, and they could be picking at 8 as well. I don't think the Jets will. I don't think the Giants will. The Panthers could. The Falcons could, because, they've been interested in trading for Deshaun Watson. They've been talking with Matt Ryan. Maybe they talk to Matt Ryan and say, like, hey, let's go get someone. Maybe we get you to another team for a rebuild. But I think it's less than likely that they do it. But the Seahawks are definitely a team. Washington, honestly, even though they traded for Carson Wentz, I think they still could go quarterback to get themselves a guy to develop under Wentz.
You think they will go quarterback first round though, since they got Wentz?
Maybe. I mean, if like what do they need? Like if you think about their team,
they need another linebacker.
Yeah. So I mean, they can get that in the mid round. So I don't know. I don't think it's like super likely that they go quarterback, but I think it's definitely a possibility for them.
I mean, if you go Devin Lloyd to Washington with a Chase Young, that gotta be smart.
That's a possibility, yeah. They could go after a Devin Lloyd.
And I think they did just let go of Landon Collins as well?
Yeah, they did today. Ramal, thank you so much again for another super chat. Says we will draft either Derek Stingley Jr., Bernard Raymond, Sauce Gardner, Tyler Linderbaum, or Jordan Davis. I got EDC making Ravens history trade up.
If we draft Tyler Linderbaum, everything that he's just done is gonna just it's gonna plummet for me. I'm gonna be real. There's no reason we need to draft someone that high. I would actually go after the guy Alec Lindstrom from Boston College, Wisconsin, Iowa. Those schools produce good offensive linemen, and you can get those type of guys in the later round. I mean, we've seen that.
I think a second round pick on Bernard Raymond could be a really smart move for the Ravens, offensive tackle out of Central Michigan. Okay. And I like Derek Stingley. So I like all of those guys. Definitely. I would love Sauce. And don't draft a first round center. Remember when everyone thought, oh my gosh, Creed Humphrey's going to go top 15? Where did Creed Humphrey get drafted? Late second round.
Yeah, see?
Like, guys don't draft centers very early because it's just not as necessary. But I do like the Bernard Raymond pick. I mean, right now, I mean, Za'Darius Smith is a better player than Aiden Hutchinson.
Facts.
Like definitely right now. So I think it's an improved pass rush that he's getting now. They're also now going against offensive linemen. So I don't know. I don't know, like comparing it like at the NFL level, if it's the best comparison, but
yeah, we gotta see how it plays out, honestly.
Oh yeah. And shout out to you guys, 175 people in here. Guys, that may be a new channel high. And we are 1 hour in exactly now to the live stream. So shout out to all of you guys, having a good time with us, talking Ravens football.
Yes, y'all. We know Avery is gone. It's okay. He played decent. He proved himself. I don't know what type of money he was asking for, but he wasn't going to get it here. Christian, no, we're not going with Devin Lloyd. Not at 14. Relax.
Yeah, I like Devin Lloyd, but I just don't think it's worth it in the first round for the Ravens to go with him, even though I think he's a good prospect.
Yeah, most definitely. Like I said, this year's draft, best player available, you really can't go wrong. But I really feel like, we've been talking about it for a long time, since the offseason, and we've been seeing what's going on. Not too many more teams are becoming run-heavy teams. Everything is going up in the air. These a lot of teams are getting these quarterbacks that can throw the bomb and these wide receivers that can literally hit you with a move and make you look silly. So y'all got to think about it, y'all. 14, I think we still continue to answer that secondary call.
We could definitely answer secondary. I mean, that's the one spot we haven't been hitting is cornerback.
Yeah.
We've hit front seven. We've hit safety. We've hit a line. Corner is where we let guys walk. Chris Westry, Anthony Averett. I think.
Void, didn't I tell you stop showing off like this? Come on now. Pull it in. What are we doing here? Gus Edwards.
Trade Gus for a round 2. I would do it. Honestly, I would do it.
Gosh, come on, y'all. I got 3 comeback players. I got 3 comeback contending players for this year, and they all on the Ravens team. Y'all hurting me right now. Gus Edwards is now at 8% body fat. Have you seen him on Instagram? He's got smaller. Like I'm actually looking forward to seeing these guys back between Gus, JK, and Lamar. Yo, it's about to be crazy in the backfield.
Absolutely. Adit says, as a Ravens fan, I'm psyched about these moves. As a Baltimore sports fan, I would be overjoyed if Carlos Correa, not likely, signs the 10-year, $320 million offer that the Orioles reportedly offered. Carlos Correa coming to the Orioles, that could be interesting. I don't really think it'll happen, but oh no.
Don't you start showing off either, man. Golly, man. Do we have to put y'all in the hot box? Do we have to hardball y'all?
Oh man. I don't think Patrick Ricard resigns. I just don't think it's worth it for the Ravens to resign him. Like, you can just get a guy. You can get a guy in the draft, or you can have Ben Mason for so much cheaper, even if Ricard takes a minimum deal.
He's not trying to take a minimum deal. He literally posted on his Instagram, I lined up at tight end more than fullback. So he's looking for tight end money.
Yeah, but he sucked at tight end. That was the best part. was it Greg Roman put him at tight end? He's not a good tight end. He was kind of horrendous at tight end. I like Patrick Ricard. He's a great fullback, but
yeah, absolutely.
He should not get tight end money.
Boy, you're doing it again. Why would we trade off Boyle? We need our tight ends.
I mean, if we trade Boyle for a draft pick for a tight end, I would be okay with it.
Do we get a Quanquo in the 3rd round?
Ooh, we could get McBride, and a Quanquo could be like a 5th round pick. I want to say is where he's projected to go.
All right, I'm cool with it then. All right, if we can do that, if we pull that off, I'm cool with
it. Baltimore, get it. We're on the same wavelength. Trey McBride, absolutely. Oh, Jordan Davis can play. He can play fullback. He can do that.
Honestly, I'm looking forward. If we get Jordan Davis, I'm honestly looking forward to him being on the goal line package.
I want to see him in the pistol formation next to Lamar, and just have or run the he doesn't have to line up the fullback spot. Remember the play the Ravens ran against Seattle on 4th down where they brought Patrick Ricard in motion? Let's do that with Jordan Davis. Just Jordan Davis at full speed, power behind Davis at full speed. No one's stopping that.
Jalen, you're asking for it. You're gonna get the John Harbaugh treatment. You're asking for it, brother.
Greg Roman. Honestly, see, but that's the thing is it'll be like Mike McDonald will start calling the offense. He's like, get this dude on the field. Like Lamar's gonna call his own number. He's like, Boykin, get off the field. Jordan Davis, come in here. You're playing wide receiver. Okay? Get out of here. We're throwing a jump ball. You're 6'6". You got like a 32-inch vertical. You're playing wide receiver for us now.
Yo, y'all stressing me. Y'all talking about going for wide receiver in the first round? Y'all not realize what type of offense we have? You not realize who our OC is? I'm just saying, y'all.
That's why we draft Jordan Davis, the wide receiver.
Oh man, come on.
Jordan Davis, offensive defensive specialist, the Taysom Hill of the NFL draft.
Y'all are hyping. You might as well call him Peyton Hillis at this point.
Peyton Hillis.
Golly. Those were the days. I mean, honestly, that was Bruiser style football when Cleveland had Peyton Hillis too.
That 1 year of Peyton Hillis dominance in like 2011.
That was crazy.
Legendary. Never forget when the Ravens took Justin Forsett to the Pro Bowl. Shout out to the Ravens, guys.
Do we have Alex Collins right behind him?
Asmodeus, thank you for the super chat. Says, can we draft a new offensive coordinator?
Absolutely.
I wish there was a draft for coaches. Like we just see the pool and we're like, oh, yeah, we have Greg Roman, but we see, Nick Saban's in the market. Let's draft Nick Saban. Oh, let's draft, the Louisville coach. I'd be up for it. That would be funny.
Very true.
I don't think so. I think you can get center later in the draft and get almost the same amount of production.
Miguel, we're not going center at 14. Everybody that's in the stream, we're not on today. What's today? March 16th?
March 16th.
Going for center at 14. It's just not going to happen.
It's going to be hilarious when we draft center and we got to clip all of this.
No, don't say that, bro. Don't say that. It might just happen too. That's the bad thing about it.
Whoa. Get rid of these names. Get rid of these names. All right. Let's see here. A coach's draft could be a good idea to fix the Rooney rule. I mean, maybe.
It might can fix the Rooney rule, but we still got to see who get drafted as a coach. Keep that in mind too.
The Rams would not take anything for Aaron Donald. We could offer them our entire roster and our next 30 draft picks, and they would not take it, and they would be smart to not take it. That's how good of a football player he is.
Ty, you're about to be put in the hot box. We're about to make you an inactive user for next week's stream. You didn't gave great comments, everything like that. You've been very active. But you know what we're gonna do? We're gonna do like Harbs do, like James Prochet. We're gonna make you.
Hold on, I kind of want to see what happens if I put someone in timeout. Does anyone want to volunteer? I'm kind of curious how it works. Does anyone want to volunteer to be a test? I will untime out you somehow. And Ramal says, thank you again for the super chat. Ramal says, by the way, I wasn't saying draft a center at 14. That wouldn't be smart. Okay.
Let's time out Jalen. He's tribute.
Asmodeus said pick me. Oh nope, Jeff Reed was first. Jeff. Oh wait, no, Jake Nelson was first. Jake is the first person I see. Jake, let's test it. Let's see, Jake. Here we go. Put user in timeout. Let's see. Oh, I guess it's just an automatic 300-second timeout. Interesting. Everyone wants to get timed out. Guys, we're not going to have any viewers if we time everyone out.
We're going to give up the Harbs treatment.
That's funny. Okay. All right. Hopefully we see Jake come back at some point. Let's see here. Everyone's wanted to get timed out. Give him a minute to cool off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Let's
Right,
see.
right. Go hang with Tyshawn. Speaking of Tyshawn, he's on a future deal as well.
Oh man,
That's the craziest part. We get
gets
this man
hard
hell
on.
all season, but yeah, he's on a future deal with us.
Oh man. Let's see. Somebody asked a question about Proche or said something about Proche. Daniel says Proche is better than Sammy. I would agree with that. I would agree with that. I think the issue is he got doghoused. He got that 300-second timeout. But
Christopher, we don't need a linebacker. Not that early, guys. Come on, man.
ooh, here's a good question. What kind of season are you expecting out of Lamar Jackson this year?
You can go first.
MVP caliber. Will he win it? Probably not, because he's already won one and it's tough to win a second one. But I think it'll be on that level of conversation of MVP. That's what I'm expecting from him. If he plays the whole year, I think he'll be in the MVP conversation without a doubt. He was in the MVP conversation when he was healthy this year with nobody around him and no O-line and no running backs. He was still in the MVP conversation prior to injury. So
I think he's going to be in the talk for comeback player of the year and also MVP. I actually feel like he wins out comeback player of the year and MVP and Super Bowl MVP. I feel like this may possibly be a 4,000-yard season for Lamar Jackson, and this will be the year he shuts everyone up in regards to him being a QB. I'm looking forward. I'm honestly looking forward. They're finally addressing this old line, and Marquise, he gets another 1,000 yards this upcoming season. And I actually see Lamar actually rushing for like 500 yards because he's going to be more protected.
yeah, that's fair. That's fair. And Josh, I've realized something.
Talk to me.
Mods have the ability to time people out.
Yikes. Who's a mod?
Jalen's one of our mods.
God dang it.
We gave the wrong man power.
Yeah, clearly.
Shout out to Jalen. You know what? Jalen's doing good. Jalen is
Who's that? That's pretty much fighting for Devin Lloyd's life. Someone's in here being his agent.
What about agents?
Someone saying we should draft Devin Lloyd.
Everyone wants the power. Guys, now that it used to be modding someone was just like nothing. It was just like a cool little like thing next to your name.
Yeah.
There's got to be qualifications now. So we gotta
give y'all applications.
Applications.
We want to send to your personal emails. We see what's
Full
going on.
Interviews. Shout out to who are our mods? I know we have Don C. Don C. Our first one was Paul.
Yeah.
Paul. I know Jalen is. Who is any?
I think Void is one too.
No, Void is not. You know what? Void's chill. Should we give Void mod?
I think we should.
Void's in here all the time. Shout out to Void. Let's see here. Add moderator. Boom. There you go, Void. Shout out to Void. I didn't know. I can't believe Void wasn't.
But I know Baltimore Get Up. He asked us, should we be concerned at running back? I don't think so.
Yeah, we got guys coming back. So
we got guys coming back, and honestly, if we want to, we can find someone that's an undrafted free agent as well.
righty. Let's see here.
Well, don't be like that, Asmodeus. The Don. We've been talking about a little bit of everybody, but I think me and McConnell both are on the wave of either Jordan Davis or maybe Derek Stingley.
Yeah.
Right now.
And also, guys, shout out if you guys want to join the March Madness bracket. We'll do a giveaway as long as there's if there's 3 people in there, probably won't do anything. So, guys, if there's actually a good amount of people, then we'll be able to do a giveaway if you guys want to join that. So, I recommend checking it out because right now it's just me and Void. So, if it's just me and Void, unfortunately, I'm sorry, Void. We got to get more people in there.
My bad. I gotta hop into it. Who's playing right now?
Bryant and Wright State.
I know Texas Southern won a game last night, right?
Yes, they defeated Texas A&M Corpus Christi.
Oh, Corpus Christi. I thought it was community college. My bad. That's on me, my guy. Christopher Shook. Devin Lloyd. No, not at 14. I'm sorry. I just gotta shut that down. I'm sorry, man.
Wait, when did Christopher say? Wait, who said? Oh, yeah. I like Devin Lloyd, but I don't think we should go Devin Lloyd in the first round. He's not like a generational linebacker prospect. This isn't like when Devin Bush was coming out and Devin White. Those guys were like, these guys are superstars, and they've come in. They've been great. Lloyd is not in that quality of linebacker where it's like, all right, you got to draft him at 14.
You got Gonzaga winning it, Void. I don't know, bro. We might see the Baylor Bears make some noise again. I don't know. And Wyoming got a good team this year, actually.
And yeah, but they lost in the first round.
Yikes.
They lost to Indiana last night.
Oh, dang. Well, I can see why then. Indiana got a lot of fight in them, too.
Oh, yeah. Indiana's been very hot recently. Stingley and Jordan, I think if neither of those guys are there, I think it's a trade back situation, unless Trayvon Walker is there, but I don't think he would be. So I would trade back to 20 or so.
Yeah, Mark Horton, CB is a sneaky huge need. We had the best duo in the league, and lost literally everybody behind them. I want to say a sneaky huge need. I think that's an upfront huge need.
Yeah.
Yeah, between everybody that went down, Marlon being overworked the way he was, we need some guys that can immediately make something happen and get those guys some rest and not overwork them.
Yes, rest in peace to Trey Walker.
Man, definitely.
It's been like, what was it, 5 years? 4
Yeah,
years,
something
5
like
years?
that.
Something like that, yeah.
It's crazy how things played out.
Let's see. Jones and altitude, I agree. I think Marlon was trying to do too much because he had to. He had to do everything.
Literally.
He had to do absolutely everything for the Ravens. It is so hot in my room right now. I'm opening the window. Sorry if there's outside noise, guys. I think it's hot outside though, so I don't know how much. Oh no, it definitely helps. Wow. I can already feel the wind. Guys, who do you want the Ravens to go after? We talk so much about who we want. Who in free agency, is there anyone that you guys think that the Ravens should go after? Doesn't have to be a huge name like a Bobby Wagner or anything like that. Is there, a cheap guy for, a vet minimum that you think bringing in could be really smart? Hayden Hurst, says Isaiah. I would like Hayden Hurst. But actually, I don't know if I want Hayden Hurst. I like Hurst, but I feel like we have so many mid-round picks, and this is a very deep tight end draft class when you get to that third round. There's going to be value at the tight end spot in the third, fourth, fifth round. I would probably rather draft a guy.
That's interesting.
Matt Skura could be nice if he doesn't return to Tampa, because he may be returning to Tampa. I think he is. I don't know. I haven't seen anything. Maybe not. But what says Colin Kaepernick, Max Crosby, Joe Flacco. Ooh, Carl Nassib.
No.
You don't like Nassib?
I ain't feeling it.
Okay.
I'm not feeling it.
I feel like he's gonna get a lot of money.
I mean, he played good, but I don't know. I'd rather have Justin Houston over him.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out to Boogie getting his juice back in Denver.
Oh yeah. We love DeMarcus Cousins in here. DeMarcus is a beast.
Of course. Any good movie? Oh, Morbius. No, excuse me. Moon Knight. Moon Knight is dropping on Disney Plus the end of the month.
Oh yeah, Moon Knight is my favorite superhero. So when I saw that they were coming out with a Moon Knight series like a couple years ago, I was like, oh my! I'm a big time comic book / Star Wars nerd. So I was like, I saw that and I was like, oh my goodness, I'm so excited. Is he a low budget Batman? Yes, he is. Do I care? No, because he's a complete mental psycho with multi-personality disorder, and that makes it very fun. That makes it very fun. World Breaker Hulk movie. Oh man, the budget would have to be way too big. They could make it an animated movie, and it could be a great movie.
What, for Moon Knight?
For World Breaker Hulk.
Oh, that one I do not know about.
Oh no, don't bring up Batman in here, Dresky. Joshua's not a big fan of the Batman.
Bro, it's just the Riddler really made this movie, yo. I'm sorry.
Oh man.
What's his name? What's the name of the guy that played Batman?
Dano. Paul Dano.
Like, he was cool, don't get me wrong, but I don't know, man. So dark. Everything
Boy, we can't get Toa in a movie because Stan Lee unfortunately passed away. We could get Century or the Living Tribunal though. That is a possibility.
That would be.
I'm driving everyone away. I'm driving everyone away. Talking Marvel and DC. Someone said Jalen said mid man. That's funny. That's funny. I disagree, but that is funny. Thank you, DJ. We, it's been a really fun stream. So
always,
especially when we actually have Lance. Of course, I watched the Clone Wars. Clone Wars, Rebels. Unfortunately, the sequels.
How excited are you for the string for the Obi-Wan Kenobi?
Obi-Wan Kenobi is my favorite Star Wars character of all time, so I am without a doubt. That is like, I was hoping they would make an Obi-Wan Kenobi series like 6-7 years ago. I was like, they better make it. And then they actually announced it, and I was like, oh my goodness. This is a dream come true. I am looking forward to it, Mark. I am, but I'm not like overly excited for it. I thought I would be, even though like I loved the Doctor Strange movie. I think it's just going to be a lot of cameos, and I think it's going to be dope because I think the X-Men are much more interesting than the Avengers, and especially the Fantastic Four. But it's just, I think that it'll bring them all in, but it's just going to be a very chaotic movie. I think it'll probably be pretty solid, but it'll be very chaotic.
Oh, yeah, I think we do, Ben.
I would agree with that. I do think that we can get that deal done. And Jones, Boba Fett was not underrated. Boba Fett was properly rated, but when they came out with the book of The Mandalorian for the last 3 episodes, then it was amazing. I liked the first episode of Book of Boba, and then I liked the ones with the with Din Djarin, but
Hold on. Isaiah, where do you see that at? Where do you see that?
Whoa. Isaiah, where's this coming from? Where is this? I'm hopping on Instagram. Hold on.
Adam Shefty didn't drop it. I don't see Adam. I don't see.
Hold on. I'm not seeing anything.
This is how we was last Wednesday.
Huh. I'm not seeing anything.
That's it, Isaiah. You was doing well. Let's put him in timeout, man.
Yeah. Void or Jalen or Void, we got to get a timeout.
You know, handle our light work, man.
Look at that. Man. Oh, I was like so unbelievably excited for a second. So disappointed. Oh, we were so close. We were so close. Oh man! Shout out to Jalen for getting the timeout in. So sad. I'm so disappointed.
He's doing so well too, man.
I know.
Honestly, Jake, I feel like with all these moves that we're making right now, and we add a center, you know, and maybe 2 more additional pieces to the offensive side of the ball and some solid corners, I do feel like we will be going to the Super Bowl.
I think it's very possible.
Yeah, Jalen, we definitely got to sweep the Bengals this year. I mean, even if we get one, I'm cool with it.
Yeah, I mean,
all right, man. Okay, Jalen, my bad, player. Let's take over. Let's take the AFC North. You right, baby. You right. The real PS Killer 502. Yeah, we definitely gotta stay healthy. That's one reason they did bring in the new guy to run everything when it comes to the health conditioning, strength and conditioning. Excuse me. And also he has a pretty good track record. The fact that he not brought back, but helped get Derrick Henry back to, at least 100% for that playoff game, even though he didn't play his best. And he also, helped Julio Jones and AJ Brown get nursed back to health as well. So I mean, you know, that's just a testament to what this new guy may bring, and his system and philosophy of helping these guys, get better. So no, I definitely agree with you with that.
Yeah, I'd like an Eddie Goldman signing.
Yeah, he's under 30.
That's true.
I can see that. 3 4 year deal. You get a guy under 30, someone that has over 13 sacks in his career. I mean, yeah, he was battling with some nicks, with some injuries, but that's an upgrade. That's an upgrade in addition to what we have already. So yeah, I definitely would like Eddie Goldman to be in the black and purple. But I know a lot of guys are interested in what's his name, Akeem Hicks, which I wouldn't be opposed to it either. But I feel like he demands
Yeah,
more money.
we got to bring in a D lineman, whether we keep Calais or we go out and we sign a Goldman or draft someone. We got to get a D lineman to pair with Matabike. And Jackson, I don't really know if there's any decent cornerbacks that the Ravens would be able to afford. But the real PS Killa, I would agree. I would think so. Yeah, I do think this is a rebuild year for our defense. I mean, we changed a lot with
Yeah,
this defense.
and I think we both was on the page that maybe this year's draft be answered with all the picks, because we Mike McDonald's getting some younger guys. He's getting them within on a 3 4 year contract minimum, on some good deals. But bringing in the vets that we have brought in, um, I think this really is a testament of how they believe in Mike McDonald. Because yeah, we brought in Eric Thomas and everything like that. We made the moves here and there, but the way they are making this push for Mike McDonald, I think this is a testament of them truly being all in. And at the end of the day, 2000 and 2002, what really won us our championships? It was a defense. So I'm all for it.
Yeah, that's true. Defense wins championships, especially in Baltimore. So, yeah, Alicia, we do need to think about the salary cap. The biggest thing for it is getting Lamar extended brings us another 13 million. That's the only way the Ravens could really make a huge difference.
Oh, you know what? Every time I see somebody say Gilmore, I'm thinking they was talking about Crockett Gilmore. I'm putting it together now. My bad, Stephen Gilmore. Yeah, no, I'm sorry. I like what he brings to the table, but no. Jalen, we kind of are going in all in on the Rams type of sense. The only thing we haven't did was start trading away pieces. Like we're getting good value guys. We're getting good guys that's not on the back end of their career. They're still in their prime and still can produce. So I would say we're going all in, but we're going in a little smarter.
I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that. I don't think we can afford Armstead.
Heck no. He's definitely solidified and everything. He's a big name. He's a big name. But I don't think that's gonna happen. Who in the NFL has a better? Can we say the Chargers are up there?
Chargers are up there. I think it's Chargers or Ravens. I think those are the two top defenses.
And right now, the Bengals they got some of the most. They got a lot of money, and they still haven't made any real moves other than franchise tag Jesse Bates, which I feel like is kind of crazy. I think they have over $36 million worth of cap space.
Yeah, they haven't made a lot of additions, especially to the defense. I know they signed some O linemen, but that's all I've seen. I think from them. But
I think they did add like one corner. There was like a steal supposedly. The Rams. The only person that I know so far they lost was they lost the corner. Matter of fact, then
yeah,
one corner went back to Jacksonville and they lost Von Miller.
mm-hmm. And no, I think that's it. Yeah.
We can say Pittsburgh because Pittsburgh haven't really lost any pieces.
Yeah, they brought in Miles Jack as well.
You get Devin Bush, the Watt, and you still got Minka. I know people are now rumoring that Tyron may go. I don't think that's going to happen, though. I don't know.
Yeah, Jackson, that Kirk deal was crazy. And
definitely crazy. Definitely crazy, but Hollywood's going to be looking. He's going to be looking at that next year.
Also, guys, after the stream, if you guys want to join the March Madness bracket, I recommend it, guys. It's free. It's free, and if we actually get a good amount of people in it, then we'll do a cool giveaway for you guys. If we have like 10 or less people, we won't do as big a giveaway. We'll still do something. It'll just be a lot smaller. But another thing that Joshua and I have talked about, which we can kind of bring up on stream here. We'd spend an hour and 40 minutes. Is, guys, what do you guys think about sports cards and that type of thing? We've thought about maybe doing some sort of sports cards openings on the stream and stuff like that. So if you guys are interested in that type of thing, we may have some extra content related to that, opening some football cards and stuff like that. And we know and I'm working with people that are also doing that as well. So if you guys are interested in that sort of thing.
Oh man, y'all never collected or traded sports cards?
I mean, I don't really have anything worth I just bought. Hold on. I just bought this box. I didn't really pull anything amazing, but if you guys want to see these are basketball cards. I'll try and find a card to show you guys. You guys never seen these? Here's a rookie Patrick Williams. Shout out to Patrick Williams. Like these cards.
That's clean, bro.
I know. It is a pretty sick card. I do like this one. I just grabbed a random card and there was this Patrick Williams one. But yeah. So if you guys want to see like that type of stuff. And yeah, I was a big Pokemon card collector when I was younger.
I was a Yugioh guy when I was younger.
Yugioh, okay.
Trey, I think Trey Blake is his name. He sounds like he might be on a wave that I've been on for a long time.
Oh, wait, where is he? Let me see. Let me find him. What was his name? Trey
Blake, I think.
Trey Blake. I'm not.
Or either just Trey. I forgot his last name. He asked about wide receiver.
Oh, we'll definitely bring in guests and stuff like that to open cards. Don't worry, guys. It would be a ton of fun. Don't worry. It would be like to have a casual fun, just to hang out, talk football, talk cards, stuff like that. But I can't find Trey.
He asked about Jason Mechie or Pickens. And what have I been saying? If Jason Mechie is there, 4th or 3rd round, I say, hey, bring him on.
Mechie's nice. I do like me some Mechie.
For whatever, I mean, and the sad thing is his draft stock has dropped because of the injury. But at the end of the day, We all know what he can do when healthy. Trey
He is
West. Thanks, Jeff. His name is Trey West.
Trey West. I literally don't see a Trey West in this chat. How far back was it? Oh, there he is. There's Trey West. Okay, I had to scroll up a lot for him. There he is. Okay, I found him. Shout out to Trey West.
Asmodeus Yugioh. I had a deck that could summon a 5-headed dragon in one turn. Golly.
The real question is, guys, when you collected Pokemon or Yu-Gi-Oh cards, did y'all just collect the cards? I was just a collector. I had no idea how to actually play any of those games. Like I watched the animes. I collected the cards. I played all the Pokemon games. I had no clue how to play Pokemon game. I was like, I would just look at attack and I'd be like, attack with more attack.
Yeah, bro. I do it, bro. Trap cards and all, bro.
Oh, okay. I do have a deck of Magic cards next to me, but
And on top of that, I played the Yu-Gi-Oh games too, like the actual ones on PlayStation 2.
Oh yeah. Shout out to Terence West, the legend.
Yeah, shout out to T West, man. I actually knew someone that was his RA.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Where did he go? Did he go to Temple?
No, he went to Towson.
Okay.
Yeah, like he took a year off before he went to college. Yeah, I mean he had a good high school career though. The thing about Terrence, he was like 225 pounds. You try to be a shifty back when you literally should just plant your foot down and go.
Remember Buck Allen?
Javaris Buck Allen.
Javaris Buck Allen.
What was the other one that passed away? Lorenzo Talaferro?
Oh yeah. Lorenzo.
Bernard Pierce.
Bernard Pierce was nice.
If we want to go old school, we can talk about Musa Smith.
Oof.
I think he eventually took over.
Remember Willis McGahee? Loved me some Willis McGahee.
Willis McGahee can run the ball with one eye and still see the goal line.
I do not think Hollywood is worth Mike Williams' money. No way. I like Hollywood. I'm a believer in Hollywood, but he's not worth Mike Williams' money.
Like I said, that Christian Kirk contract, he's gonna pretty much, he's gonna compare his value to that. I feel like he's more valuable than Christian Kirk, in my opinion. Do I feel like he will get Mike Williams money? No. But if he's another 1,000-yard season and he makes it to the Pro Bowl and he gets over 20 touchdowns, he could be worth something. Not worth something, but he'll be worth a good amount of money.
Tree Archer. I do remember Tree Archer. Combine Demon. Or was it Pro Day Demon? He ran like 4.26.
Yikes. Okay. I think I do too.
He'd like
Jackson. I mean, you never know how the season can go for him, man. If we get another wide receiver on the opposite side of Rashad Bateman, who knows if who knows how he will go off in the slot. And I feel like he may be 1,000+ yard receiver this season if he's in the slot.
That's a possibility. Guys, it's been about an hour and 45 minutes. It's probably almost time to wrap up the stream. One more plug. If you guys want to join the March Madness bracket, guys, recommend it. The more people we get in it, probably the bigger the prize will be able to be. Because we'll just see. So if you guys want to join it, it's on Twitter. It's also on our YouTube community section. It's also in the pin chat on ESPN if you guys want to join. But no worries if you don't. But Joshua, do you have anything else that you want to go over that we somehow did not touch on in this last hour and 45 minutes?
No, man, we talked about a lot within this hour 45 minutes. Shout out to the 105 viewers in the stream right now, and even shout out to the guys that got us almost close to 200 viewers in the stream. I'll say it always. If it wasn't for you guys, we wouldn't be here. Make sure y'all turn on your notifications. Make sure y'all subscribe to the page. Make sure you guys follow us on Twitter. If you do not have the time to watch us on YouTube, listen to us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts. We are available, guys. So no, we thank y'all all the time, man. All the time.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all soon.
And Joshua, there is not you, Joshua, other Joshua in the chat. There is an app if you want. It's a ESPN Tournament Challenge, or you can just do it on like ESPN.com. You just click on like the Tournament Challenge thing. But thank you, everybody. We'll see all of you again next time.